Hi friends, welcome to Banking Needs. Today we are going to discuss Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says Indian rupee is weakening because the dollar is strengthening, and she is right. Before entering to the topic, please subscribe to our Banking Needs channel. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman last week controversially remarked that the Indian rupee has not weakened, but in reality it is the US dollar that has strengthened. The Indian rupee has performed much better than many other emerging market currencies, Sitharaman said at a media briefing in Washington DC on Friday. The Reserve Bank of India was working to contain the rupee volatility, she said, adding that the rupee will find its own level. Social media and the opposition did not take too kindly to the minister's claim, but data shows that the minister's views are accurate. The US dollar has been on a roll in 2022. With the aggressive hike in interest rate, the dollar index continues to remain strong to its 20-year high, trading at 112.89 levels. This has made the Indian rupee depreciate against the US dollar, said Meg Modi, commodities and currencies research analyst. Domestically, RBI has utilized $100 billion of reserves just to save the slide of the rupee against the dollar, he added. The greenback bull run. Stung by decadal high inflation, the US Federal Reserve promptly turned hawkish. This coupled with US economic strength and heaven demand has helped the US dollar notch multi-decade highs against prominent peers, while the Indian rupee and pound are languishing around record lows. The US dollar is currently at its highest level since 2000. It has gained 22% against the yen, 13% against the euro, and 6% against emerging market currencies since the start of this year. Such a sharp strengthening of the dollar in a matter of months has sizable macroeconomic implications for almost all countries given the dominance of the dollar in international trade and finance. The International Monetary Fund's Geeta Gopinath and Pierre-Olivier Gourinchas wrote in a blog recently. The market sees the greenback as the ultimate haven, and experts suggest that amid worries of global recession, the bull run of the dollars is not yet over, and this might not necessarily mean good news for emerging markets like India. A weaker rupee, the reality. Despite the RBI's best efforts, the Indian rupee did breach the psychological level of 80 and dipped to record lows. The rupee slipped 19 paisa to 82.38 against the dollar in early trade on Monday. The local currency has slipped 8% against the US dollar this year. The Indonesian rupiah and the Indian rupee were the top performing emerging Asian currencies in the 3 months to September as per Bloomberg. The opposition came down heavily at this claim made by the minister, with some claiming that Sitharaman qualifies for a PhD in economics. The rupee is now at the cusp of crossing 83 against 1 USD, and it sees Prime Minister Narendra Modi will only stop after it crosses 100, one Congress spokesperson said. There is no denying the fact that the Indian economy continues to recover from the damage caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Inflation remains a worry for the growth of the Indian economy, with retail inflation remaining above the RBI's upper tolerance threshold of 6% for the 9th month in a row in September and hitting a 5-month high of 7.41%. With persistent inflation, global bodies continue to tweak their projections for the Indian economic growth in the medium term downwards. With global central banks going into hawkish overdrive in a bid to cool prices, the dollar strengthened. However, India is not exactly an outlier among emerging markets in terms of local currency performance. Many were ahead in the global monetary tightening cycle, Consequently, exchange rate pressures for the average emerging market economy have been less severe than for advanced economies, and some, such as Brazil and Mexico, have even appreciated, the IMF noted. Technically, USD INR continues to remain strong and can surpass the level of 83, reaching close to 84 levels in the coming month. As far as there is no discontinuation of higher highs and higher lows, the bias remains firmly positive for the pair, Modi added. So friends, I hope you all understand. If you like my explanation, please like, share and subscribe to our Banking News channel. Thanks for watching.